Greetings, all my iconic individuals, and welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online hard mode, to be specific, although it hasn't been too hard recently. I did actually do a tiny bit of research on this chicken quest before starting this video, and now I know that the upcoming chicken quests are all kind of hard ones, and they don't really work well when you're in a fellowship. As you can see, I still am, like the previous couple videos, so probably best to come back to these chicken quests later, but trust me, I definitely will, because they're very interesting quests. But we've got other things to do for now. Well, let's grab this basket here. Okay, yes, it is a carrying quest. Did you both grab it, or did one of you?
Yeah, we both got it.
Okay, it shouldn't be too hard if you just follow the path behind me. It's a pretty straight shot to Hobbiton, although you have to maneuver around a couple of these like taller hills where there's no easy way to just like walk up the slopes. But as you can see, there's a nice path right here that we can just take. It says avoid roosters, but I don't even know where a rooster would be. Maybe there are some on like these farms, but I haven't seen any. The only rooster I know of was the one back at the main farm.
Yeah, it's the only one I know.
If you don't want to jump, I'll just walk around this fence. Probably best to avoid that boar. See, I can already see Hobbiton. Now we just have to get to her house. I can see a lot of quests already in this area that we could possibly grab. But let's first deliver this. Okay, I delivered the eggs.
Yeah, what's weird is that we're stuck.
Oh, lag.
We lagged, yeah.
Oh,
Do you still have the eggs?
Did you turn them in already?
But does it have a bar? Do you have the bar still at the bottom
No.
that says carrying? What do you mean no? What happened?
Oh no.
You're supposed to make it to this girl over here.
We lagged out.
Well, how did that
We
happen?
lagged out and all of a sudden we lost.
I don't know. We were like stuck.
I think it was our internet connection just suddenly bottomed out for us.
Yeah, even
well,
you
that's
were frozen
unfortunate
on our
because
screens.
it was like, as you could see, it was a really easy, straightforward path to get here.
We both failed.
You failed despite it being the
No,
easiest one
okay.
yet. The game said no, you're not allowed to complete any of these delivery quests. Yeah, whenever it says pie 4 and then, you know, insert some location, that's a pie delivery quest. The Green Dragon, I think, is only in Bywater, which is like literally down the street, but if that's too hard for you, then problem is now we're in Hobbiton, and like I've got quests pointing in like, you know, west, north, south, you know.
Just tell us if...
Well, let me just grab all these quests. I like grabbing quests, you know, regardless if I'm about to do them or not. Ah, just who I wanted to see. I've got something very important for the likes of you. I am up to my ears in people wanting my pies. Now, I'm not complaining. It's good that people love my pies, but I've not the time to deliver them. Right now, I've got one that simply has to be taken to the Green Dragon. Would you take it there? The pie is cooling on the table over there. Take it to Gerd Whitfoot, southeast of here, in Bywater. And be quick about it. I'm known for delivering hot pies. And if it cools too much, I won't get paid. Don't let any hungry hobbits catch a whiff of the pie, or they'll be over here pestering me for a slice, and I don't have time for that either. Now the only place that has a quest is the Ivy Bush Inn. Welcome to Hobbiton, Rakotara. It's always nice to see new folk, and I think it's important to strengthen the bonds of friendship. I think you should call on Bounder Chubb in Needlehole and see if he has any work that needs doing. Needlehole has become such a busy place that it may require its own sheriff soon. Needlehole is due north of Michael Delving, some distance past Little Delving, northwest of here. Don't be surprised if you find some dwarves there. Needlehole is on the road to Eredlune, and we've had more dwarf traders coming through that way of late. You'll probably find Bounder Chubb on duty near the entrance to town. I love this question, sending us to the place we were recently at. Oh, I thought I grabbed it, but I didn't. I moved too quickly. I like the way you look when you're holding a pie. Like I said, it's basically just down the road, although don't walk on the road because you'll run into hungry hobbits probably. I'm only on the road at the moment because of the fact that you guys are always talking about how I can't take any shortcuts. Well, I made it. Thanks, friend. It smells a bit odd, though. Oh well, I'm sure it's fine.
Hey, look, there's a green dragon in.
I think it said there was a question here, too. Well, I suppose you'd like a mug of our justly famous Green Dragon's Breath beer. Well, we've plenty and to spare. But, say, I've heard of you around the Shire, and they say you're good at solving problems. Well, I've got a little problem of my own. The annual 4 Farthings Brewing Moot is coming up, and old Gerd wants to enter some of our special reserve in the judging. But the thing of it is, for the special, Gerd uses old barrels from Ered Luin that the dwarves used for our brandy. Every year, a dwarf merchant he knows delivers a barrel. This year, though, it seems that poor fellow was waylaid by huge beastly spiders near Overhill, and in his hurry to get away, he lost the barrel from his wagon. I wonder if you could head up to Overhill and look to the northeast of town for the barrel. It would mean a lot to Gerd to enter the judging with his best beer. I always wonder what's in, like, the corners of these buildings, and why they even have them. Oh, I'll never be done checking this inventory. The poor NPCs you can run into.
The pictures on the wall are interesting.
Oh, yeah.
That one over here looks like Weathertop.
Yeah, I think you can get that picture of Weathertop for your house. All
There's
the
an
attention to
interesting one over
detail
here.
in this game.
It's like a dragon over on this one.
Green dragon.
Oh, yeah. That makes it.
Let's go back to Holly Horn Blower now. Something smelled a bit off, he says. That Gerd Whitfoot couldn't smell a pig farm if he was in the middle of it. Anyway, there's another pie that needs to be delivered, and the one waiting for this pie isn't quite so friendly as Gerd over in Bywater. Lobelia Sackville-Baggins has been fussing and bothering everyone about this party of hers for a while now, but evidently that wasn't enough for her, so she's brought on another hobbit, Opal Goodbody, to help her. Poor Opal has been so harried by Lobelia that she's snapping at everyone. She's been after me for a pie, but being not too fond of Lobelia, I've put it off. But I couldn't put it off any longer, so today I made the pie she's been after. The pie is cooling on the table over there. Take it to Opal at the party field, but remember, even though this pie is for Lobelia, it must be hot when you deliver it. Keep it away from those hungry hobbits. I don't want them pestering me. We should definitely do this because we need to talk to Lobelia at the bag end for the main story quest. Oh, I picked it up right now. Quick.
Okay, pick it up. Quick. Gotta be hot.
I think there's a hungry hobbit somewhere over here, so watch out for them. Okay, they're heading away from us at the moment, so it's not too big of a deal. Just head straight up, basically, across the bridge, and just make sure you don't get too close to any little eyes on the mini-map. You'll probably take a shortcut over this hill.
Trying to carefully pick up the pie. She said Lobelia. Isn't that the woman that the famous Bilbo always complained about?
Yes. Yes. Sackville-Baggins. Finally, that pie I asked Holly for. Better taste it. Ah! It tastes awful! You tell Holly her pie was foul. I demand a new one. But, Lobelia should be up here. I'm jumping over the fence. Oh, wait, I failed. Okay, I made it over that time. Here she is, Lobelia. I heard about the troubles my nephew Mundo went through in Breland. I assume you're here with old Flower Topling's coin purse to repay us for Mundo's hardship. You're not? What is this nonsense? Whitfoot doesn't have an ounce of sense in that fat head of his. It didn't surprise me that he didn't have the courage to come and tell me this himself, but he'll regret it. I'll go to Michael Delving to see him personally, and to tell him in no uncertain terms what I think of him. What use is he as mayor, anyway? And what use are the bounders, for that matter? My nephew has gone through so much, and he was barely outside the bounds. Why do we even need a mayor, or bounders, or sheriffs, if they can't keep my nephew from being threatened and abducted, and put through all this kinds of hardship? The Sackville-Baggins are a very important family in these parts. I've heard that there are goblins on the edges of the Shire. Goblins! If you ask me, You should stop running pointless errands for that fat mayor, and you should do something about them. I've heard that Wilcombe Tunnelly, the quarry supervisor in Scary, has seen goblins in the green fields. Talk to him and get to the bottom of this, Rakutara. Goblins. You there. Yes, I mean you. Come over here. I've work for you. I simply must have fireworks for my birthday party. More and brighter than that mad Bilbo ever had. I heard that Hyacinth Took, over in Tuckborough, has learned to make them. No doubt from that queer Gandalf fellow. You go over there and tell her I want a dozen large crates of her best fireworks. She lives west of the Great Smiles. Of course, I'll pay you if you insist. What a nuisance. I thought the Bounders, or whatever you are, were supposed to do for us Shire folk out of duty.
That's funny. She told us to stop doing errands for the mayor, and then she gives us an errand to go get some fireworks.
Uh-huh.
No wonder he doesn't like her.
Now you understand Bilbo's woes.
It's all about Lobelia, it sounds like.
Well, there's a lot of places we could go. Yes, I've decided. We'll go back down to Hobbiton. That said there was something. Oh, yeah. We need to return to Holly Hornblower. Wow, I love how my head just, like, glitches into this thing, because on my horse I'm so tall. Hobbits make things too small. Look at this.
I see.
Funny.
It's like that moment in, was it Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit or whatever, where Gandalf like bonks his head on, like Bilbo, like Baggins roof, you know. Oh, there's a quest over here too. Wait, maybe it's just a festival person. Let me check. Yeah, but there is another one down here, and that might be a legitimate normal quest because it's Gaffer Gamgee. Yeah, he has a normal quest. You're new, aren't you? There's work that needs doing, but I can't do it myself. I should be gardening over at Bag End, but Mr. Lotho now says he and his ma don't need my services anymore. Mia's worked the land for Mr. Bilbo and Mr. Frodo. The apples in that there orchard are going to rot there on the ground unless someone gathers them. Why don't you head over and see if any are still good? Those Sackville-Bagginses mightn't want common folk like me on their land, but there's naught they can do, eh? The orchard is just up the hill to the west.
Should be easy to get some apples. Get off your piggy. Let's go pick up those apples.
I love how you can see from this angle that all these apple trees are copy and pasted, because they all look the same. Same exact asset, reused multiple times. I'm hopping the fence. Sometimes this tree prevents me from clicking on it if you're at the wrong angle. It thinks you're trying to click on the tree and not the apples. Can't believe this is the first time attacking anything in this video so far. And it's like a random shrew. Yeah, well, it was annoying me. It had to go. Looks like I'm about to hit level 11 and then we'll be on about the same.
I got all my apples.
That Lotho won't be the ruin of Bag End so long as I've something to say about it. Thank you for your help, Rakutara. Well,
Just a
I have
second,
now
we're still getting apples. in the
leveled up
orchard.
to 11. We're now all the same level. Have you talked to Gaffer Gamgee?
Got
He's
lost.
over there. What? My pie tasted foul? Of all the rude things to say. Here, let me taste this one I'm working on now. These berries are bad! Oh no! Oh no! Do you know how many pies I've made with these berries? I simply must get to making new pies for all those people. I haven't the time to talk right now, but I'm glad you found this out for me. Oh, and if you come across any of the pies I sent out, please bring them to me. Tell them that I will bake them a fresh new pie as soon as I can. I simply can't allow people to eat bad pies. I got a new deed. Called No Place for Spoiled Pies.
Man, we just delivered all those pies and they were no good.
And now every town in the Shire will probably have a quest to deliver a pie to this lady here. And it's always to her. Which means that if it's a really far away town, you have to make it all the way to her from that far away town. without getting caught by any of the hungry hobbits, or running out of time, or landing in the water, or whatever thing that might, cause you to fail. I think we should go to Tuckborough. What are you doing? Why are you standing in the middle of the town?
We lost you. You took off we lagged.
We didn't know where you were.
And you just disappeared. You were right next to us, and then you were just gone. And we're like,
Oh, good. There is something very important I would ask you to do for me. When my grandson Wilcombe was younger, I made him his lunch every day, but ever since he's moved to Scary, I don't get the chance to do it. You see, he oversees the quarry there, and I'm very proud of him. But I do so miss making him his lunch. In fact, I miss it so much that I made him a very special lunch. Unfortunately, though, my old bones won't take me all the way there, but a young one like you could take it easily to him. Would you mind taking his lunch to him? Bring it to Wilcombe Tunnelly and Scary, but please do hurry. I don't want it to spoil before he gets it. Don't worry, you don't actually have to hurry on this quest. She just says to hurry.
So, I wonder if it was called Scary before the goblins attacked.
Oh, hello there. I'm sorry, I'm not more friendly today, but I'm a bit concerned about my cousin, Gerabert. You see, a while ago I wrote in my calendar that Gerabert and I were to share supper. Today was the day, but Gerabert hasn't shown up. My cousin isn't one to miss a meal, so I'm more than a little troubled. Would you mind going over to his house and see what's taking him so long? I would go, but I've got a pot on the stove right now. His house is west of Tuckborough. Just follow the road west out of town proper and you'll see it. This is a spoiled pie quest over there. Let's go here first.
Is that one of the ones that Holly made?
Uh-huh. Actually, wait, before we go in here, I noticed over here is a person that we can talk to. Oh, really? Fireworks for Lobelia Sackville-Baggins, is it? I'm almost happy to be able to tell you that I'm out of both fireworks and the ingredients to make them. The truth is, I made up a whole batch recently, but it was stolen, and the Bounders haven't been much help getting it back, begging your pardon. If Lobelia really wants fireworks for her party, there will be a lot of purchases she has to make. There's charcoal, saltpetre, brimstone, and iron fillings to buy, among other things. So, you go back to Lobelia and make sure she's willing to pay for all this. If she wants them, come back here and I'll lay out all the things you need to do.
Do you think she'll want to pay for that stuff?
I think she's going to be cheap.
She's going to say she's going to pay for it, but then she won't.
She'll back out at the last second.
Pie.
I need your help. I made a terrible mistake and listened to Isambard and Imbert, my fool cousins. You see, old Adelard is always lecturing us young tooks on the history of the family, and, well, it just gets so tiring. My cousins decided to play a trick on him and convinced me to sneak away with the latest chapter. Adelard wrote it for the yearbook of Tuckborough. Now I'm worried about the trouble I'm going to get into. Isambard, though, went out to get the chapter from where he hid it, but he hasn't returned yet. I think he said he hid it in a tall tree east of the Great Smiles in Tuckborough. Could you go there and see what's taking him so long? Oh, thank goodness. I am in the sorriest of straits. But I must make you swear to tell no one else of my troubles. If others were to hear of it, there would be surely a panic in Tuckborough. My library is haunted. As difficult as it may be to believe, I think it is the ghost of the old Took. I think the troubles darkening in the Shire of late have disturbed him, like those bears over to the east of here. They were never so aggressive in his day. Well, wait, perhaps that's it. The old Took was known for slaying a great bear in his time. If you could bring me the pelts of a few bears, maybe it will ease his spirit. It will show the Shire it is still safe. Oh dear, you're here for the founding writ. Please, don't let Paladin know, but I don't have it. A local farmer, Belko Brockhouse, has it, and he won't give it up. His home is north of here, up the hill and to the right of the path, and he says he won't give up the writ until he gets a hand with his crops. Honestly, at my age, I can't help with farm labor. I'm sorry to say that if you want the writ, you'll have to go and speak with him and perhaps lend a hand. The cheek of some hobbits.
Yikes, bears are tough. Gwynneberg is standing on the table because you want to finally be taller than the rest of us.
Mm-hmm. It's worth a try.
You tell Dawn O'Meara that you're looking for a cookbook suitable for preparing fine meals for dinner parties, and her face lights up. Very good, very good. There is no day that cannot be brightened with a tasty meal shared by friends. Any of the fine cookbooks on this shelf behind me will suffice, I warrant. What's this over here? Ah, yes. Don't forget to click on this thing over here in the corner.
I see you.
And also click on the paper right here. On this thing I'm standing on. Click on the paper that I'm standing right next to.
Okay, we got it. Oh no. Rokotar fainted.
Yes, I fainted. Because this is the end of this episode of Lotro, I think. Thank you, all my iconic viewers, for watching this episode of Lotro. Leave a like if you thought it was good. Leave a comment down below telling me what you thought. I've got, stuff in the description, social media and things. You can click on links to follow. I don't know. Definitely make sure to catch the next episode. And most importantly of all, always remember to be iconic.